All right. We're gonna be starting pretty soon here. So share the stream with all your friends. Hop on the server. How many on? 84. There's 16 more slots. So a couple more minutes. Give you time to get here. And then we're gonna start. I'm just doing some stuff real quick. Finalizing the stream. Announcements. So on and so forth. Alright, we're just about ready to start. Full server. RIP. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh. Invalid command. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one round, so we're not gonna do multiple rounds. The reason for that is I tried it last fight night, but I wasn't streaming, so I guess I'll explain on the stream. So usually before we used to run multiple fight nights, even like in the early stages of the fight nights, or the server I should say, we used to have like up to like 4 rounds per fight night. But what happens now is very often people log off and then somebody else hops in, basically trade off the places. So what happens is within one round, instead of 100 people, we'll actually go through like 150 people, right? Because 50 people log off and then 50 new people will log in and obviously run back into the fighter line, and then I have to match them up again. So that's been happening, and I think that's fine, because we don't want to make the cap of the server bigger, because the more people on the server, the laggier it gets. That's why servers with like 150 or 200 people, they tend to be quite laggy, and that's the reason why, because each specific body, including like dead bodies, so like, if bodies drop, each body accounts for the lag in the server. So the more bodies you have in the server, the laggier it gets, so on and so forth. So we don't want to make the cap of the server bigger. So I think it's fine if people log off and then somebody else gets a chance to join. But what that means is each round tends to be much longer because more people join. And to compensate for it, I used to make bigger fights, so like 10 dinos versus 10 dinos or something like that. But that's not ideal because then the fights get quite hectic. So instead, we're just gonna go with one round. I'm gonna make smaller fights, and then people have a chance to log off, and then new people obviously log in. So that's what we're gonna do. And then if you're participating in the fight night, just remember, hey, if you already fought, you can go ahead and log off and give a chance for somebody else to join in. Then obviously you can watch the rest of the fight night in the stream, because we're not gonna have a second round. So we'll see how it goes this fight night. We'll see how the one round goes. Last fight night it went for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, so quite long. So yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do. Meanwhile, share the stream with all your friends, like, subscribe, drop the stream link in all your Discord servers, etc., etc., because the outreach is definitely beneficial to me and the server, so I much appreciate that. And let's get started. I should probably turn down the volume a bit. It's pretty low. Alright, here we go. What do we start off with? Something big or something small? All I hear is a bunch of Rexes and a Packy somewhere around it. Yeah, there is a Packy. There's a couple of Packies. They sound like little piglets. Alright, let's do a head count real quick. How many Rexes we got? We got... actually quite a few Rexes. I don't like that, because when there's too many Rexes, if I give them like fair fights, it just tends to be like something versus Rex, something versus Rex, and then because so many Rexes, basically every fight is Rex versus something, and I don't like that. I want more variety in fights, so we're gonna have to get rid of some of the Rexes real quick. And then yeah, if you're gonna be participating in the fight, I recommend that you guys don't just go Rexes and Gigas. Even though it's like the easiest to fight with, I get that part. It's the easiest thing to fight as, but it's nowhere near as interesting as mid tiers or low tiers. Alright. What shall we have first? I think I'm gonna start with 2 Spinos versus Spinos AFK. Okay, they're good. And we're gonna give him a couple gigas because it's a very, very, very even matchup. Alright, there's 2 gigas right here. Yep, 2 gigas versus 2 Spinos. Super, super, super even. Spinos are tankier, but gigas do more damage and bleed. Oh, Astro. Oh. Excellently turn on night vision. Not what I wanted to see. Here we go. It's all about the ambush speed. Gigas do more damage and they're slightly faster, but ambush speed changes everything. Yeah, they all know. Bite, bite. Oh, Spine is already messing up. Oh, that Giga's messing up. No, Spinos are messing up. They're not using their ambush speed to chase down the Gigas, but rather just run through and then that's it. Oh, this one is. This one, yeah. I think Gigas are still winning. Yeah, because Spinos are just standing their ground. They're not chasing after the Gigas after the ambush. And that's a mistake, because that's what Spinos need to do to win. He goes one Spino. Yeah. I don't want to call it too early, but I think Spino's lost. I don't think even a single Giga will die. Yeah, there you go. I'll play 8 Gigas. Let's bring out the Shants. We'll do some Shants versus Raxes, because that's always fun to see when a Shants stomp the Raxes. Alright, so 3, I think 4x would be enough. Well, 4x's would be enough if they don't just get one shot or stomped. the chances are they will get stomped. And by stomped, I don't mean like they get obliterated in the fight, but I mean like the actual Shen stomp. So maybe 5 Rex, but 5... If none of them get stomped by the Shens, then they'll have such an easy time with the Shens. 4 or 5. We'll do 5, because typically historically there's always one Rex that just runs in and gets stomped. So I'm banking on that. And I need one more Rex. My favorite thing to hear is that I play Rex because that's what I like to play. It's not because it's OP. Please. Please. We know why everyone plays Rexes. Cause you're broken. Wait, where'd Mon-Shen go? Am I missing something? Oh, Avador is Mon-Shen. Come on now, Avador. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now I feel a little bit less worrisome about 5 Rex, because Avador is pretty good Shant. So hopefully the Shants won't get obliterated. Avador likes to force the chase, the Rexes to chase after him, and then he break check stomps. Yeah, see? He forces the Rex to chase after him, and then he stops and slams the ground, because Shen stop instantly, whereas Rexes don't. Rex have a little bit of a slide, so when a Rex chases a Shant, and the Shant stops, Rex still slides into the stomp. Yeah, second stomp. Yeah, Rex... Jesus, I did not expect that much of a stomp. Well played. Well played, Shants, man. Not a single one died. I don't want to put 6 Shants against... or 6 Rex against 3 Shants, because... if Rexes dodge the stomps, 5 Rex will kill the 3 Shants, but they didn't dodge the stomps, so... that's kind of on them. Alright. There's quite a few more Spinos. This is something quicker. Let's bring out little potatoes. Yeah, remember guys, if you participate and you already fought, feel free to log out and give a chance for somebody else to join the server. then you can just watch the stream to see how it goes. Alright, so 4 Dibbles. Are there any hiding? Oh, there's a baby Dibble. What you doing, baby Dibble? I don't think I can find a fight for a baby Dibble. Alright, what are we gonna give the Dibbles? Let me fix the... Dibbles. Give him some Subrexes, but I don't know if I have enough Subrex. 3 would be ideal, but I only see 2 right now. Oh no, there's 3. Okay. Oh, there's a 5th Dibble. Huh. One Subrex of the AFK. Wakey wakey. I think 3 Subrex is still fine against 5. But the Subrex needs to wakey wakey. Wakey wakey, Mr. Subrex. That's a problem. Alright, looks like they're AFK for good. I'll have to find something else to give them. Something like 2 Aloes. Maybe. Let's find 2 Aloes. Go. What? No. No, the Subrex. No. Insert that meme about monkeys go back. So the Subrex woke up, finally. Yeah, I think 3 is still fine, because bite for bite, Subrex will win 100%. By far. So Dibbles need to try to dodge as many hits as possible. And Subrex have a lot more stamina as well. And they're faster. And tankier. So yeah, if Subrex want to fight the Dibbles, they want to go head-on trading hits, because that's how they win. They don't want to let the Dibbles get behind them. Ever. Just head-on trading. But even then, 3 versus 5 would be very, very close who wins if it's head-on. Now, if either party can get some free bites in, like right now, the Subrex was getting free bites on the white one. So basically, without trading, just get behind something and then get some free bites in. That would be perfect. Oh, the Dibbles are hitting each other a lot. I think the Subrexes won this. Yeah, one Cybrax is healthy, whereas the Dibble are pretty much dead, yeah. Yep. Five Dibbles died from one Cybrax. That's... ouchie. Yeah, they hit each other a lot, the Dibbles did. Alright, let's bring out some chunky potatoes, which is the trikes. I think we'll do 2 instead of all of them. And we shall give them 4 Sukas, I think. Look at them dancing. Yeah, I think 4 Sukas ideally, if the Sukas are really, really good, I think 4 is too many, I think 3 would be perfect. But that's if Sukas are really good, so that's kind of why I'm throwing in an extra Suko, because I don't expect them to be really good. But they have amazing bleed, even the damage-wise, they do great damage. And because there's so many of them, they can relatively easily get behind trikes without having to trade the hits. Because one distracts and the other one gets behind the trike, basically. Go for one bite and then disengage and rinse and repeat. But I don't expect them to actually dodge the hits from trikes, at least not all hits. I expect them to get hit once in a while, so... Can't be perfect. But let's see how it goes. Trikes definitely want to stay close. Not close enough to hit each other, but close enough to like run behind each other. If let's say Suka gets behind one trike, the other trike needs to get that Suka off the first trike immediately. So they want to stay close. If they separate, that would be a huge problem for them. And also if they stay too close together, and that's also a problem, because they will end up hitting each other. Sukas are stumped. Sukas seem too timid. They're way too far away from the trikes. They need to be closer. Yeah, Sukas are afraid. Which is an indication that they don't know this fight very well. If at all. Like if you see people standing this far away, scared to go in, then you know that they're not comfortable with the fight. But if they're just gonna end up standing here doing nothing, I will bring out a Kraken. I'm gonna time this fight. If this fight goes for too long, it will be Kraken time. Yeah, they're really scared. The Sukos are. So, okay, that was a perfect example. So you saw one Suko just ran into the right side, and both the trikes turned around. Because these three other Sukos were so far and so scared to go in, they actually missed a very good opportunity to get some free bites in. Because both of the trikes turned away from the other three Sukos, so they could have actually just went in straight up, get behind the trikes, get some free bites, and then get out, basically. That's how distraction works. One runs behind them, they turn around, the other one gets behind, bites them. But because they were so afraid, none of them actually went in for any bites. And that's a huge opportunity lost. They are getting some bites in, because trikes aren't really paying attention. They're not predicting where the Sukos are going to go. They're just reacting to the Sukos. So as a trike, you definitely want to... Basically, you constantly look around, and you look which Sukos are closest to you. The closest Sukos will be the ones to get behind you the quickest, so you always want to turn around and face the ones that are closest to you. That way you minimize the risk of them actually getting a bite in. But some Sukos already got bit, which is a huge problem for them. Or not bit, I should say, hit. So 2, this one's healthy, this one not healthy. Yeah, three Sukos got hit and one's healthy. But that's a problem for them because they did not get that many bites in on the trikes. They got some bites in, but not that many. Not enough to bleed, I don't think. And Sukos are nowhere near as tanky as the trikes. Yeah, you can see that the Sukos are even more afraid now. Once they got hit, they're like, oh man. And this trike is getting quite scarred up. So, okay. Trikes are trotting and running, which is a huge problem for almost all herbivores. If you're trotting, your bleed resistance is a lot less than when you're Z-walking. What that means, let's say if you're Z-walking, you have 20 bleed. But if you trot, your bleed could be 40 instead of 20, right? So it could be double. And that's a problem for a lot of herbivores. Different dinos, like carnivores, herbivores, and then specific types of carnivores, specific type of herbivores, they all have their own like bleed resistances based on your movement speed, whether you're Z-walking or trotting or sprinting. But almost all herbivores bleed a lot more trotting than Z-walking, and then even more if they're sprinting. So as a trike, if you're bleeding and trotting, you bleed so much more than you're Z-walking. So this is a huge problem for the trikes. So even though Sukos didn't get that many bites in, because the trikes are trotting and sprinting, they're taking a lot more bleed damage. And that's not something you want to do as a trike. Like, they're basically throwing the fight at this point, simply because they don't know this. I assume they don't know this. Like, yeah. See, like, there's no reason to trot. Yeah, there you go, Z-walk. There's no reason to trot, because you're just basically taking extra damage for no reason. Gotta fix the weather. Wait a couple seconds. But yeah, this is a problem with most herbivores. They will bleed a lot more trotting than Z-walking. So if you're bleeding, minimize your movement. So Z-walking and standing is the same bleed. So there's no difference between walking, like Z-walking, which is the slow walk, or standing. So either one is fine. Just don't turn that trot on and don't sprint. I guess that works. The Sukos messed up pretty big. But the trikes are really hurt. I think this one will bleed out first, and then this one second. Well, actually, they both look really hurt. The Sukos... There's still healthy Sukos, so... That last Suko, if he does not go for any more extra bites... Yeah, the third Suko died. So as long as that Suko doesn't get hit, he'll win. He'll bleed out the trikes. There seems to be an issue with my stream. Stream is slow or something? I don't know. Gotta pop up on my stream saying that the streaming is not smooth. I don't know why that is. My internet is very good, unless it's experiencing some issue or something. I don't know, power lines down or something. Yeah, so long as the Suko doesn't get hit, he will bleed out the trike, so that's all he needs to do. I believe in you, Mr. Suko. Yep, Suko's doing good. He keeps the trike standing so they don't heal the bleed. Oh, he might get hit here, yeah. Yeah, he definitely got hit. Oh, one trike bled out, the other one... Okay, so now Suko has a... It's gonna be much easier for him to keep this one standing. And as so long as he does that, and that trike will bleed out. Yeah, Suko needs to get closer. Yeah, there you go. Gotta stay very close to threaten a bite. Yeah, there you go. Go for a bite. Bite. What are you doing? Oh, he's... No, he's messing up. He might actually lose. The Suko might... Oh, lucky for him. Yeah. Well, he's on third... Yeah. Wild. He did not need to go for bites. Like, he could just go for a bite when this trike sat down, but then disengage so that he doesn't get hit. Because that's how he could have lost the fight. Alright, what's next? Oh, these guys are all bleeding because of the trike. Let me heal them up. Well, I guess they'll be healed, yeah. There you go. All these number 2, or yeah, 2's in the chat you see is heals basically. Backies. Oh, there's a lot of... Let's bring them out. Let's go, Packies. Hello? They're just ignoring me. What's going on, Packies? Let's go. Looks like 3 of them. Let's see if there's any more. No, just 3. Okay. Give them 3 Utahs. Three Packies versus 3 Utahs. I'm gonna start the fight and then I'm gonna go check what's going on with my internet, because it's definitely buffering and there's something going on with it, so I'm gonna double check, make sure everything's fine. So no commentary on this fight, because you guys will just have to watch, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, here we go. 3 Packies versus 3 Utahs, and I'm going AFK for a second, figure out what's going on with my internet. Yeah, I have no ideas what's going on with the internet. It is pretty cloudy outside, so I wonder if it's storming or something like that in the area where the internet server is. So. Sorry guys, nothing I can do about it. It's not on my end. If anything, it's the service provider. I guess what I could do. Let me try to lower the stream bitrate. It's having an issue. Maybe that will solve it. One second. Let's see if that works. Yeah, basically lowering the quality of the stream, or bit rate, I should say. It might lower the quality, but also maybe make it better. Because then the YouTube will get enough of the video to keep it consistent. So let's see. What else can I do? Well, it looks like I might have to stop the stream and restart it for the settings to actually kick in. Streaming. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream and then restart it. Then we'll apply the new settings and then hopefully we won't have any issues anymore. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully that's better. Let me know if it's still buffering or anything like that. Hopefully that solves the issue. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a storm or something, yeah, in the area or something, or power lines down, or that could be multiple issues. Could be even hackers hacking the DNS server, the service provider, I should say. Alright, how's that? Better? Alright, I think it's fine now. But yeah, no, definitely, there's definitely issues. People were dropping out of the stream completely. And then, yeah, okay. Let's get back into it. Next fight. More Spinus coming in because of the one nesting. Yeah, I guess let's throw out the Spinus. Let's throw out the Spinos. Let's go. Chop chop. This is what you were born to do. You were literally born during the fight night. Just for the fight night. Chop chop Spinos. Let's go. Let's go. Don't be scared. It's not like you're gonna die or anything. Looks like three. Three is good. Not too many. Shall give him a couple of Rexes. Spin to win, spin to win. They're already yelling at each other. What is that Rex doing? They were not called out. There we go. 2 versus 3. Super even matchup. Either one can win. But I think slight advantage goes to the Spinos because there's more of them. They have more options, I guess you could say, because the Rexes can't just buy all of them at the same time. So if the Spinos played correctly, that one extra Spino will have some room to maneuver to get behind the Rex, get some extra free bites in. Because if this Rex is busy with this Spino and then that Rex with the second Spino, but the third Spino is not doing anything, so that's a problem. Yeah, there you go, now he's running in. Oh, this Spino did not get hit, so he still doesn't have a broken leg. Oh, now he will. No, still not. Lucky. Super lucky, actually. That might actually, that little bit of luck might actually turn the fight to the Spino's advantage. Oh, there's a broken leg, but Spino did get extra bites in on the Rex, so that might be just enough to tip the scales. Let's see how it goes. If the Rexes want to win this, they need to start double biting. That one is. Okay, one Spino is down. The second Rex didn't seem like he was double biting. He was just going for a single bite run through. That's not ideal. And he's out of stamina. They both might be out of stamina, actually. Which is good for the Spinos, because if the Rexes have to sit down to get stamina, they're bleeding a lot more than the Spinos are. So the longer the fight goes, the better it is for the Spinos. Yeah, Spinos can win this, I believe. And the Spinos are smart. They're basically chasing after, even with the broken leg, they're chasing after the Rexes, basically not letting them sit to get stamina for as long as possible. So that's really good. That's how it should be. The Rex is out of, yeah. I think the Rex was out of stamina and he went into a turn fight with the, yeah, Rex. Actually, one more turn. Rex is trying to get a little bit of stamina. There you go. He's either gotta start biting or sit down for more stamina, but you can't just stand there. You're bleeding, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Sit down, get more stamina, and try to finish the fight, because if you don't finish this fight as a Rex, you will bleed out. Oh no, Spino. Turn around, turn around. Yeah, there you go. Spino looks like on first screen as well. Super close. And there's still too many Rexes. Should I make the rest of the Rexes FFA, free for all? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Okay. Too many Rex. We need to get rid of them. And that's basically every fight night. If too many Rexes, they'll have to fight each other. Look at this. Nah, bro. I think that's more than I counted, actually. 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that's way more than I even counted. I counted like 13. Yeah, everybody wants a free win as a Rex. Nah, not on my watch. Yeah, I just don't want every single fight to be a Rex versus something. Too many fight each other. Alright, here we go. Let's see if any hide and refuse to fight. I'll give him 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Okay. Looks like that guy is getting slain. Oh, damn misball. Oh, he's fighting now, it's fine, I guess. Four Rexes left. 5. One Rex still doesn't have a broken leg, so... One blood out. The sun's just waiting. I suppose it's fine, because he did fight. And these two left. Which one's more hurt? This one's on third or fourth. And this one is... I think this one's a little bit healthier. I think the white one will lose, yeah. Rip. Oh look, no more Rexes! Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Let's bring out the shins on the camera. Two shins on the camera versus Gigas. 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is too many. I think 4 gigas would be ideal. Alright. I'm gonna bring out the gigas and then I'll just make one set. Because I don't wanna read all the names. Just bring them all out and then bring one back in. And then make 1 giga sit out. And they're attacking local. Silencing group. Or global. Alright, there you go. 4 gigas versus 2 shins on the camera. I think that's ideal. And let's hope the gigas don't get stomped, because if they get stomped... well, they'll get stomped. Alright, here we go. Also, shins are a little bit faster than the gigas sprint. So if gigas lose the ambush speed, the shins can actually chase after them and just basically ride them to death. So gigas basically always need to be super careful with their ambush speed. They want to use it to go in for a bite and then disengage and turn around, get the ambush speed up again. Yeah, see what I mean? That giga lost the ambush speed, now he's getting ridden to death. Yeah, Gigas are being super... Ooh. You did not stomp the... No, he didn't. Whew. Almost stomped the Kama. Yeah, Gigas aren't being very careful, so they're... So far they're getting smashed, I think. Second Giga down. Yeah, as a Giga you want to go in with the ambush speed and then use the remaining of your ambush speed to run away. Because ambush speed is faster than the Shant. So you want to use it to run away, then turn around and then crouch again to get more ambush speed. You don't want to be just sprinting around the Shants, because Shants are faster in normal sprint. Yeah, I think Gigas lost this, honestly. They did get a lot of bites, and I want to say. So maybe they can bleed out the Shants, but... Kama is relatively healthy. They still need to work on the Kama as well. The Giga lost ambush speed. Now he's gonna get ridden to death, yeah? Ah, the Shen decided to stop. Or maybe it's out of stamina. Now the other one's gonna get ridden to death, yeah. There you go. And then this one. Yep, Giga's lost. Rip. Fixing the weather. Yeah, this solo Giga has no chance versus 3. Well, it has a chance. There's always a chance, like 1% chance. Let's say these Shants disconnect or something, you know, from the server. And the Kama disconnects. All 3 did just disconnect. Internet issues. Boom, the Giga wins. So there's a chance, I guess. Yeah, Gigas did not play around their ambush speed. The only time they got ambush speed is like in the beginning of a fight, and that's it. And after that, it was just sprinting. But you don't want to sprint versus a Shant, because Shants are faster. Yeah. Rip Giga. Let's go, guys. Let's finish this fight, because it's over. It's only not over because the Shants are refusing to chase after it. They want to sit down to heal the bleed, or at least not die to the bleed, I guess. But I mean, it's worse for them, because even sitting there, still bleeding, still losing HP. So you're better off just chasing after the Giga and finishing it at this point. Because the Giga's not bleeding, the Giga's gonna be healing, just walking around. So the Giga's healing and the Shants are still bleeding, so regardless if they're sitting or not, they just bleed less, but they're still bleeding. So like, yeah, there you go, Giga died. Let's do a couple quick fights. Is it just one guy? I think it might be just one. just one and then say, oh, it's not AFK anymore. I will give him 1 Utah. One Utah versus 1 Galley. I love this fight, Galley versus Utah. Galley is really good, so stats-wise, Galley has the advantage over the Utah, but it's difficult to control the Galley because it turns so quickly. Most players, like 95% of the players, maybe even 99% of the players, will struggle to use the Galley to its maximum potential. What I mean by that is you can do so much with that crazy of a turn, but it's just so difficult to control that no, yeah. Galley wasn't careful and I got bit like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, you just, as a Galley, you can be so much more careful because you outturn the Utah pretty much all the time. You just, I mean, you just have to be really, really good with that turn radius of the Galley. It is what it is. Let's bring out the Dilos. 2 of them. I was hoping for 3, but only 2. Yeah, if I bring out 2 Utahs, that would be unfair to the Dilos, so I have to do something else. If it was 3 Dilos, 2 Utahs would be perfect, but 2 Dilos is not enough for 2 Utahs. So let's give them a Serra instead. I mentioned this before, but Antonov Ant-225 is like the biggest plane in the world. It's a huge, massive plane. Alright, let's go. So fun fact, if the stamina wise, Dilos are obviously a little bit faster than the Serra, but stamina pool, Dilos have like a couple seconds more than the Serra. So like if a Serra constantly chases a Dilo and they both have full stamina, the Serra runs out just before the Dilo does. So the Serra, if he stands his ground and the Dilos run around it for a bit, maybe even like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, after that point, he can actually chase after one of the Dilos and run it out of stamina completely and just kill it. But obviously right now he's chasing around, so he's wasting his stamina as well. So ideally, just stand your ground, stand on the spot, spin to win basic kind of thing. Just make the Dilos run around you, trying to get behind you. And then after maybe, 15-20 seconds of Dilos running around you, just chase after one and then run out of stamina basically. Quite easy, but that's not something a lot of people know, the stamina pool. Like pretty sure right now if he chases after either of the Dilos, just constantly, never stop, just chase, never stop, he will run out one of the Dilos at least for sure. But he wants to play it safe. But I think they got enough bites on him to bleed him out. Yeah, he's quite hurt already. So all they have to do is just don't get bit anymore. Yeah, the time is ticking. So if he wants to win, he needs to chase after the Daos and kill him. Because he will bleed out first. Unless the Dao is going for more bites and just basically allow it. Oh my god, the Dao could have got bit there. Maybe even did. I don't know, actually. Yeah, the Dao's already won the fight. All they have to do is just survive and let him bleed out. Because I'm pretty sure he will bleed out, yeah. Yeah, one's dead. Yeah, that second Dao just needs to survive, that's it. The Sarah will bleed out. And then if the Sarah wants to win, it needs to chase after that Dao. Run him out of stamina. Kill him before he bleeds out. Before the Sarah bleeds out. Just standing here, he's not gonna win. He's gonna bleed out. His only chance... Well, yeah, I guess he has two chances. If the Dao goes for an extra bite and gets caught, sure, that will work. But to guarantee the win, the Sarah needs to chase after the Dao. But it might be a little too late now. I think he's on 4 screen. Yeah, blood out. Too late. It is what it is. Alright, what's next? Hello, Nair. And hello, everyone else on the stream. There's a lot of Cardinals. What do I want to do with Cardinals? What do I want to do with the Cardinals? Let's bring him out, see how many exactly. It's because they're all just in a pile. Hard to gauge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 8, 6. Alright, are there any more? Not that I see. No, there's 7. Seven Cardinals. I think I'll either give him aloes or Dibbles, actually. 2 Dibbles. Yeah, I think 2 Dibbles. Well, Dibbles is a really difficult fight for Carnos. Like skill-wise, because Dibbles have such a small body that, and Carnos have a very long slide. So like for Carnos, it's really difficult to stop to bite the Dibble without overshooting it and ending up in the hitbox, because it's such a small space to stop, or such a small window of opportunity, or I don't know what you want to call it. So mechanically it's really difficult fight for Carnos. Oh, there's an 8th Carno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 7. So maybe something else then. Maybe Sucos or elves. If Sukus, how many? I think 2 Sukus would be good. So this is a bit unfair as far as stats go, because I think 7 Karns for 2 Sukus is too many. But that's like if Karns are good, if all of them are good. And I just don't think that's the case, so I'm kind of adjusting based on that. If I thought the Karns were good, I think probably like 3 or 4 Karnas would be enough for 2 Sukus. Because the Karnas are so much faster, and because there's more of them, they basically should never get bit by the Suko. They only get bit by a Suko if they make a mistake, right? If that makes sense. And if that's the case, then potentially even 2 Karnas, like 2 really good Karnas would be enough for 2 Sukos. Because they can dance around the Sukos and basically use their speed advantage to basically never get hit. But that's really difficult to accomplish as a player. Like that requires very, very high amount of skill. And that's typically not the case. So I'm basically adjusting based off of that. But stats-wise, yeah, 7 Karnas is way too much for 2 Sukos. But I just don't expect them to be able to play to the highest levels. At least not all of them. There might be 1 or 2 good Karnas, but most Karna players are either casual players or like new players. There's not that many skilled Karnos. Yeah, see what I mean? Like they're trading hat on. Which is like they don't have to, absolutely not. Because yeah, if the Suka looks at this Karno, another Karno can just, bite the tail. It doesn't have to run head in. Yeah. Sukas are playing good. They're sticking together for the most part. They did separate for a little bit, which was a problem because one Suka got bit a couple times for free. But now they're sticking together. That's good because they want to protect each other's backs. Yeah, they're separating a little bit again. Oh, he's going back. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Whew. Yeah, Karns are messing up. Yeah, as expected. Oof. Really good. Yeah, the Sukas are playing together. That's really good for them. And the Karns, on the other hand, they're making a lot of mistakes. Yeah. Sheesh. That's hard to watch. The Sukas are... Did the Sukas actually bite each other? They might have. Because they look way more hurt than I would expect from the Karno bites. Because Karnos, although they did land some bites, I didn't feel like they landed so many as to put the Sukas on the fourth screen already. Yeah, the Sukas must have bit each other. Now that's a problem. Sukas do a lot of bleed, and Sukas don't heal bleed very well. So like them biting each other is a huge problem for them. And that might be actually how the Karnos win. Yeah, both Sukas look hurt already. Third and fourth screen, it looks like. Possibly fourth screen both, actually. I think this one's on fourth. Yeah, it might be fourth screen both of them, actually. They might bleed out any second now. Yikes. Yeah, they definitely bit each other. Carnos just need to survive. They already won this fight. The Carno's dead. They just need to survive and not die. And the Sukus will bleed out. Like, I'm 100% positive on that. Let me double check. Yeah, I think the Sukus know it. Oh, yeah, there you go. He chased one down, didn't let him sit, so that Carno bled out. Yeah, I think they know. That's why they're running after the Carnos. They know they're gonna bleed out, so they're basically trying to end the fight before they bleed out. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This guy could just try to sit down. If he's gonna just stand there so far away from the Carno, he might as well sit down. Because Sukus sit down and get up really quickly, so it's not a big issue for them to sit down mid-fight. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the Sukus lost this fight. So long as the Carnos don't make any mistakes of like running in and getting bit again, they just have to wait, and then this fight will be over pretty soon here. Sukus will bleed out. Oh, one Carno's laggy. Yeah, the Carnos definitely don't want to let the Sukus sit, because that... Oh, blood out. There's one Suku, and the second Suku will bleed out anytime as well. Around the forest. Why are you running? Why are you running? Yeah, poor Suko. I thought they were doing really well, sticking close to each other, protecting each other's backs, but I guess I didn't notice when they bit each other, and they definitely bit each other because they got hurt way too quickly from the, you know, it wasn't the Carno bites. Like, I'm positive it wasn't just the Carno bites. So it was way too much damage. See ya. Poor Suckers. There's a lot of Yutas. You know what? That's it. That's it, Yutas. Come on out. It's your time to shine. Look at this pile. Oh my god, that's even more than I thought. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. How many? Okay, let me count them up. So the maximum I think we ever had in a fight night, I think it was 26. That was like back in the early days when I was making basically just the Yuta videos and everybody wanted to be a Yuta. Like early, like 2.5 years ago or something like that. So back then, every fight night there was a ton of Yutas, and the most I think was like 26. This time we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Looks like about 19, 20. Yeah, so not quite as many. But that's still a lot. It's 20% of the server. So I was gonna give him a Spino, but I didn't know that there's that many Utas. So 2 Spinos would be better. But there isn't 2 Spinos, there's only 1. Oh, all Spinos. Huh? Yeah, I don't want to give him one single Spino, because 1 Spino versus 20 Utas will lose. Well, I mean, theoretically, the Utas could mess up and just die, but that would be really unfair, and it would be really faulty of me to expect the Utas to lose or to make so many mistakes as for the Spino to win. Like, I don't want it to me, like, basically I'm trying to match the fights based more or less on stats and skill, rather than just like, oh yeah, all the Utas are bad and so the Spino's gonna win. Like, I don't want to do it that way, because if the Utas aren't all bad, then the Spino's just gonna get obliterated and there's nothing you can do about it, right? So like, I still wanna make it fair to where the Spino can win based on his skill, rather than just expecting the Utas to fail, you know. So 2 Spinos would be way better, but there isn't 2 Spinos. So I have to do something else. Well, let's bring out the Spinos and then I'll add something. Well, I guess there are 2. I guess I wasn't reading chat, maybe that one. Avador's checking names of people who have fought and who haven't fought. Yes, okay, so both Spinos are good. Let me recount the Utas. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 actually. Looks like. Yeah, 21 I think. Imagine being Avador right now, checking every single name to make sure they haven't fought already, because a lot of people do that either because they're new and don't know the rules, or because they're trying to be sneaky and try to get extra fights in. But basically we have to double check that every single person hasn't fought already, because we want to make sure nobody gets extra fights. Bro, if the Spinos are just gonna sit by the wall, that's not nice. I mean, it's smart, but at the same time, like, come on, you guys are Spinos. Like, mechanically, this is not a difficult fight for Spinos, because all they have to do is just spin and bite. Just spin, 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 and spam bites, you know, basically. And then the Utas are the ones who have to be skilled in this scenario. They have to be the ones to play properly. So, like, for Spinos to win, all they do is just spin to win. I mean, there's a couple things they can do to make it better. Like, if they see a Uta jump over a Spino, they can predict where the Uta will land, and so basically run to that spot where the Uta will land. So there's still some things that Spinos can do, not just spin to win, basically, but like there's minor ways to make it more likely to win, basically, for them. But ultimately, it's the Yutas who have to be skilled in this scenario. So yeah, standing next to a wall is like, bruh. Look at this. Oh man, they're like roaches. It's like you found a roach nest and then, you pick, I don't know, pick a plank up and there's just a bunch of roaches hiding underneath and they're all just scattered. That's what it looks like. Gotta fix the weather. So there's a couple of ways that Yutas can get the bites in on Spino. So one is Yutas can actually ride a Spino, so you can go in for a ride. I don't recommend doing it for long because to kill a Spino with, like in a ride, you need 130 bites or so. And if you're gonna ride for 130 bytes, your focus will slip and you're gonna make a mistake. So I want to say like a ride for 10, 20 bytes and then disengage basically and reset and, refocus. So that's one way. Second way is just basic run-throughs. When Spino turns away from you, just go nip his tail and then disengage, that you're just going for a ride. Oh, messed up. And then the third way, Yutas can actually jump, bite the sail. So there's 3 ways to get the bites in as the Yuta versus Spino. The safest one is run-throughs because you can just basically when the Spino turns away from you, go nip his tail and instantly disengage. Like don't get close to its mouth. Don't jump over it, because if you jump, you have no control over your dino. You just have to wait until you land before you can control it again. So jumping can be dangerous because if the Spinus predicts your jump, they can actually run to where you're gonna land and then basically bite you on landing. And then also they can bite upwards to catch you midair. So jumping is not ideal. Riding is not ideal because one tiny mispositioning while riding and you die. So run-throughs, just basically run in, nip the tail, run away, is the safest way to get the bites in. But yeah, there's 3 ways to get the bites in. But this fight so far has been going pretty awful. The Yutas were quite impatient, they were all just running in. And a lot of them already dead, but there's still a lot of them. Yeah, I want to say about 6 died maybe or so. Alright, let's check the screen. So this Spino is very healthy. This Spino is very healthy too. Yeah, so a lot of Yutas died and not a lot of bites came in. It is a fun fight. So if you enjoy playing Yuta, or maybe you're looking to pick it up, I definitely recommend playing against a Spino at some point. Sooner or later, like it's very intimidating because if you think about it, it's like, man, Yuta killing a Spino, it's like such a long and difficult fight, but it is fun. So like, I definitely recommend doing it in deathmatch servers because you are gonna die a lot, like while training against the Spino. So definitely want to do it in deathmatch server. You don't want to do it in survival until you actually know, until you're quite experienced against the Spino. So initially, definitely do it in deathmatch server. But I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of skill expression for the Yuta. You have to be very, very nimble on your feet. You have to be very quick in and out, in and out. Even jump biting the sail, you have to be very precise about it. You need to know exactly when to go in and when not to go in, and it's all going to come in with experience. The more you fight against the Spino, the more experienced you're going to become, and practice makes perfect, essentially. But It is a lot of fun. Like once you get pretty good at it, and you don't just die every 10 seconds, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So like once you get a little bit experience, enough to where you're not dying every time you go in, then it becomes a lot of fun because then it's like, I can actually do so much more than I thought I could, you know. It's like your body and training IRL. Like we don't know how much our bodies are capable until we start training, and then you're like, oh my god, I can run for 5 miles instead of being out of breath in 100 meters. Really? You know, it's basically a kind of same concept in as a Utah. Initially, you have no idea what Utah is capable of until you start like training. And once you start seeing how much you can do, it's just amazing. So definitely a fight I recommend. It's a lot of fun. Just don't do it in survival until you're really good at it, because you're just gonna die a lot. It's a really long fight, so basically have to be perfect for the entirety of the fight, because one bite and you die. So definitely do it in deathmatch server as far as practice goes. And then show up at Twins at some point with a couple of friends as Utah and kill a Spina, and then the entire server is gonna go nuts. Or the entire server is gonna say, oh, the Spino is just bad. The Utahs aren't good, it's just the bad Spino. Because that's typically how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna leave the camera here and I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Camera angle right about here. Time to get some water. Too much talking, not enough drinking. Utah's dropping like flies, huh? Maybe I should have given him one Spino. Just, it would be unfair to the Spino, stats-wise, like really unfair, but not that many Utahs know how to fight a Spino, so maybe just one Spino would have been better. And if the Utahs could actually kill one Spino, that would still be a win in my book, even though it would be unfair to the Spino. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll just do one Spino. Just so we can see it, a Spino losing to Utahs. So when a Utah jumps, a Spino needs to look up in order to bite it midair. Yeah, the Spinos are... Well, this one is showing some scars. Yeah, maybe next time I'll do it, like, if there's that many Utahs. But it's so difficult to make that decision, to make it unfair for the Spino, you know? Like, 20 Utahs versus one Spino is so unfair, stats-wise. But skill does play a huge issue. I don't know, it's a difficult decision to make. Because right now, even this amount of Utahs left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 Utahs. 8 Utahs can still kill 2 Spinos. If all 8 Utahs are really good, they will kill 2 Spinos. But it's like... Utahs don't really practice against Spinos. Because it is such a difficult and long fight that even Utahs that typically consider themselves pro and practice a lot, they don't really practice against Spinos. They practice against Gigas, Rexes, you know, Allos, Cardinals, etc. Like quicker fights, essentially. Easier fights. Spino is still a fight that most Utahs will avoid, even pro Utahs. There was a time where I think it was me and like 4 random players on the server grouped up as Utahs, and we went after a Spino. I think we got it like to like 3rd screen or something like that. And then the Spino had to log off, so we basically let him go. But a lot of Utahs died. I think it was 1 or 2 Utahs left at the end. And we got the Spino to 3rd screen. So it's definitely doable. But it's just a matter of practice. And it's a lot of fun. Oh, the Utah actually got run down. What? That shouldn't be possible. He must have stopped. Because Utahs are still faster than the Spino in the sprint. In the ambush. If Spino is ambushing, Utah is in a sprint is still faster, so Spino should never catch up to a Utah. Unless the Utah stops or turns or something. This guy sat down for stamina and... Oh, the Yuta is so lucky. When you jump bite, you don't want to do like from directly in the back or from the front, right? Because you're putting yourself at risk of getting bit. What you want to do when you jump bite a Spino, like you're biting the sail, you want to do it from a side. Because if you jump from the front, yeah, like that. If you jump from the front, the Spino can look up and bite you. And if you jump from the back, the Spino can just run forward a little bit and basically catch you when you land. So you always want to jump from the side if you're going to do it. But I still think it's not the safest method. The safest method is still run-throughs, which is run in from the back, nip the tail, maybe the leg, and then disengage immediately before the Spino can turn around. That's the safest way to do it. Jump biting is still risky. Five Yutas left. My homies are disappearing. Well, they did get a bunch. Oh, he's going for a ride. Whew. Slow and not just almost got caught. Going for a ride. Got caught. Spino too close. Four Yutas remaining. Ah, he got caught. Too close again. That Spino is toxic. Too calling everyone he kills. Theoretically, hear me out. Theoretically, 3 Yutas can still kill 2 Spinos. But the chance is like 0.0001 chance. Well, higher if they're good. Two Yutas remain. Okay, hear me out. 2 Yutas can still win this fight. Theoretically, they can. It's just not gonna happen, probably, but. Spino is BMing. It's looking rough, guys. It's looking rough. He's going for a ride. Oh, got caught. 1 Yuta remaining. Is he gonna get pinned in the corner? No, he's out. It's your moment to shine, Yuta. 1 Yuta versus 2 Spino. Oh, got caught. Scratch everything I was about to say. Didn't even get to finish my sentence. Oh! Alright, what's next? Got some Sarahs. Quite a few Sarahs actually. Get some more trikes. And another Kama. So typically Kamas are not good to put out by themselves to fight something. Because if Kama fights another Apex, it's by itself, it's pretty easy for other Apexes to kill a Kama, a solo kill. So Kama usually has to be with something else. Unless there's multiple Kamas. And there's more Rexes again. We just got rid of them, bro. You kidding me? Yeah, there's already like 5 Rexes or 6 Rexes. And we just got 7th Rex. And we just got rid of them, bro. Are you kidding me? Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do, instead of Sarah's, I'm gonna do... I think it's just one Alberta, but let's see if there's one hiding somewhere. No, I think it's just one. And I'm gonna give him 2 Allos. One Alberta versus 2 Allos. Okay, Vortex already fought. So, Alberta is much faster than the Allo, but he runs out of stamina much quicker. So what Allos want to do is prolong the fight as long as possible, and to do that, they want to go into a turn fight with the Alberta. So initially they'll run in, and then go into a turn fight and just spin, basically sprinting, turning, basically try to make the Alberta lose as much of the stamina as possible. Because if the Allos try to run away from the Alberta, they will never be able to run away from the Alberta, because Alberta is faster. So we'll see how it goes. Now obviously there's 2 of them, so one could be sacrificial and the other one riding the Alberta. But even then, it's risky. See, Alberta wants to save as much stamina as possible, get close, get a couple bites in, maybe run away. Oh yeah, see, okay, he's doing good. Now he's gonna chase down that Allo. As long as he doesn't turn around to go after the Allo that's behind him, he's fine. Yeah, yep, chase him down. That's what I was saying. Like if Allo tries to run away from, oh, Alberta's going to a turn fight, and that's what the Allos want. They want to go into a turn fight. Alberta's gonna catch it. Yeah. No, Alberta bled out. Yeah. Yeah, Alberta didn't want to go into a turn fight. What he wanted to do is run away and turn around to face them. That would be ideal. But he almost killed the second one too, so... But he bled out before he could. Alright, what's next? Now let's bring out the Ceres. Yeah, quite a few people are rotating through. Like I said, it's okay if you guys fought, you can log off. There's not gonna be a second round, so it's just one round. So if you already fought, you can log off and then somebody else has a chance to join. And that's fine with me. 5, I thought there were more Ceres. Maybe somebody AFK, and there's one AFK here. Just one, I think. Yeah, let's bring him out. Alright, 6 Ceres. What shall we give him? Let's give him... Let's give him a couple of Rexes. So Ceres can ride Rexes very easily, but because there's 2, that's why I didn't want to do 1 Rex, but because there's 2 Rexes, they will be able to help each other out whenever SR gets behind them, so see how it goes. Nice, yeah. Sarah got quite a few bites in, and the second Rex finally saw that this Rex is in trouble and came to the rescue. Oh, there you go. Oh, they bit each other! Well, at least one has a broken leg. Wait, 3 Ceres died already? Yeah, looks like 3. Oh no, that's not good. Ceres were too impatient. Ceres can still win this, but it's gonna be rough. these two Sarahs are way too scared. Yeah, it looks like they aren't experienced with Rexes. They're staying way too far. Too intimidated. Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't get bit there. Ah! Got cut. Yeah, 2 remaining. Yeah, I think the Sarah's gonna lose this. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. They were way too impatient early on. Lost 3 immediately. That's half their pack. And then of the remaining 3, 2 were inexperienced at least. And now they don't know what to do. Yeah. And that will be the end of them. Sit down, I got you. You broke his leg, bro. What do you mean you got him? That Rex actually quite hurt. It's got a lot of bites on him. I think potentially if the Sarah keeps him standing, Rex will bleed out. I'm pretty sure. But he just can't force him to stand because the other one is protecting it. Got an extra bite in, but somehow he didn't get bit. I think because the Rex... Yeah, I think the Rex bit just a little bit too late. Shouldn't have bit a little bit earlier. And got caught. There we go. There's quite a few acros. Let's give them something to fight. I think I'm gonna give him a Giga. Because I could give him 2 Rexes. That would be fine. But typically acros aren't very... Oh, this one has a broken leg. But typically acros aren't very good, so I think they would lose to the 2 Rexes, and then 2 Gigas would be way too much. Because Gigas turn quicker than Rexes do. So it's a tougher fight. Oh, it's Kool-Aid. Heal yourself, bro. So I think 1 Giga would be good enough. Could be me, because I am a Giga, but I think... Nah, I think I'll give him somebody else. Some people are gonna complain that I gave myself an easy matchup. Alright. Let's pick a random Giga then. Alright, let's go. 4 Acros versus 1 Giga. They can absolutely win this, and they have the stats advantage, so like, if they're all skilled, they will win, basically. But it's a big if. Giga has to be super vigilant and just constantly spin, spin, spin. Don't let any of them get behind him. Yep, there you go. Because it's a common mistake that happens, is like, you chase after something, and you're, even if you're biting it, like, you don't want to let somebody else chase you. Because guess what? There's a numbers advantage. So sure, you could be biting one acro, but if another acro is biting you, that's really bad for you. Oh, there you go. Acro's messed up. It was a good attempt for a ride, but stopped a little too late twice. But they did get a lot of bites, and actually, wow. The Giga's late second, maybe even like third screen actually. Oh no, the Acro's messing up pretty big here. This one even gets bit, which shouldn't be the case. If a Giga chases you, you're an Acro, you're so much faster than a Giga. They actually got a lot of bites on it. Yeah, it's third screen. Yeah, I think it's third screen, early third screen. Maybe it's late second, but I think it's early third. Which means potentially it's even maxed out bleed. If it's maxed out bleed on this Giga, it will bleed out. I don't know, but this Acro is bleeding. So this Acro will probably bleed out before the Giga does, so... As long as no more bites happen, either way, I think the Acro will bleed out, and then there's going to be one Acro left versus the Giga, and I think that Acro will be able to bleed out the Giga. I think. But I don't know how much bleed. Oh, if the Acro can get extra bites in, it will secure the win for the last Acro. Can he get any more bites? No, this Acro got bit. That's so bad. Because bleed on Acro is so much worse than on a Giga. Because Acros don't have anywhere near as much health as the Giga does. And Giga does a lot more bleed as well. But it was only one bite, I think. Yeah, I think it was just a single bite. Yeah, it's just gonna come down who bleeds out first. Unless the Giga's trying to trot down the Acro. That's actually really smart. He might actually be able to do it. Oh, Acro's going for it. Yeah, Acro lost, I think. Yep. Yeah, fourth screen, I'm pretty sure the Giga's on fourth. So, Acros were close, but they messed up at the end there. Rip. They just had to survive and bleed out the Giga, man. That's unfortunate. Let's bring out the Paris. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's take a quick break, because typically we have multiple rounds. Well, usually we had multiple rounds during the fight night, and between the rounds we would give the admins like a chance to go get water, just stretch a little bit, get some snacks, whatever, But since we're just going from one long round, there's no opportunity to take a break. So let's take a mid-round break. Gotta be considerate to the admins. Thank God, nice. Yeah, see what I mean? Admins definitely need a break. All this hard work. Alright, break time, which means the plug time. Don't forget to share, subscribe. If you're considering to make a donation, absolutely. Support is always welcome and very, very necessary for content creators. If you want to join the channel, that's another way of supporting the channel. It's like $4 a month to become a member of the channel. So consider doing that. And I appreciate all kinds of support. Doesn't have to be a donation or becoming a member. Just verbal support, or just being on a server, saying something nice to the admins, so on and so forth. Appreciate all of it, and we'll see you guys right after the break. So 5-minute break, and then we'll resume. Be right back. So for those people who can't join the server or you can't find it, it's a common IL bug. So if you go to our Discord, which is discord.gg/hg, there's a couple of solutions. There's a direct link. There's a way to increase or decrease your search results, which can show you the server. There's a couple of solutions. So hop onto our Discord, which is discord.gg/hg, and that somebody will be able to help you out in Discord and basically tell you how to find the server. It's a common IL glitch, so not much we can do about it. So yeah, if you can't find it, join the Discord, ask how to find the server, and somebody will help you out. Alright, I'm back. Let's give it one more minute for the admins. Look at this angry trike. What you doing, angry trike? There's more pairs now. There were 3, now there's 4. What is Rex following me? What do you want, Rexes? I got no food for you. Go away. Go away. Stinkies. Another buffering error. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet today. I do have very good internet, but I assume the internet provider or something is being laggy, or I don't know, something. Okay, so 4 pairs. We shall give them. I think I'm gonna give him a couple allos, not too many, because Paras headbutts can't hit the allos because pairs are broken. So they'll only be able to kick the allos with the front leg kick. So I think maybe 2 allos. Yeah, 2 allos will be enough. I think we'll already got. Let's go with Jordy then. Two allos versus 4 pairs, and if the pairs want to win, they have to kick, and they cannot headbutt. Poor Paris got messed up. kick. Yep, Aloe got kicked. Oh, headshot. One Aloe's already down. That Paris trying to headbutt, but it doesn't work. Only the kicks won't work. Yeah, Alice got messed up, yeah. Those couple pairs did really well with the kicks. Well, I should say Aloes just kind of, I don't know. They weren't the best. It is what it is. There's a lot of trikes, man. Alright, let's bring out the trikes. One's a sub. Does he want to stay as a sub? I guess if he wants to be a sub, by all means. I mean, I'll try to grow him, but... But if they don't press grow to be a full adult, not much I can do about that. So 5 trike. Oh, he's come back. Yeah, that's fine. I guess he was just there for moral support. Okay, 5 trikes. I think 3 Rexes is good for that. So let's go with 3 Rexes. Rex is AFK. Oh, they're awake. There we go. Alright, let's go. Rexes need to be patient. This is not a fight they want to rush in. Typically Rex wins against a trike 1v1 for sure, but this is 5 trikes, so what they want to do is break the legs. Their focus should be break the legs of all 5 and then kill one at a time, essentially. So it's not something they need to rush into and like, bite, I'm gonna win. No. They need to be patient and shouldn't be running away. Should be breaking legs. Go in, break the legs. Make sure all the legs are broken. There's 1. There's 2. Missed the 3rd one. Okay, 2 broken legs, 3 more to go. That Rex seems to be afraid of the trikes. They're all going out. It's like, I don't want none. I'm chill. I'm friendly. Alright, leg number 3. Okay, 2 more trikes. Need their legs broken. But, yeah, the Rex are... So that Rex that just ran in, he broke this trike's leg, but then he ran through the, I think, 2 trikes that had broken legs, so he was just getting hit for free, essentially. Well, not for free, but like, not ideal. You want to break the legs first, and then you want to Okay, number 4 leg is broken. So 1 trike remaining without bone break. Let's go, Rexus. He picked Rexus. He wanted a free win. Here's your free win. Easy peasy, am I right? Oh, he's going for that one. Oh, perfect, perfect. Yep, broke the leg. That's it. Now just work one at a time. If one separates, like this one is separated from the rest. Well, Rexes don't have to go head in. If they can work on a separated one, like one in front, one in the back. So if this one faces forward, the one in the back bites him for free, basically. Because that's the advantage of broken leg, right? They can't move very fast. So you can surround one trike and get 3 bites in. Just went that way. Kill one, and then next one, and then now obviously if the rest of them stay together, that would be harder. Yeah, but yeah, this is not ideal, but one Rex bled out. Yeah, the Rex are trading instead of playing around the fact that they're faster. Well, the trikes did bite each other or hit each other. But I think the Rexes lose. They traded way too much. Well, actually, this Grey Rex is doing good. He's trying to get behind the trikes. Excuse me. And if all Rexes did that, they would probably win. Like 95% sure they would win if all the Rexes did it that way. But the other 2 Rexes just kind of traded head on. Let me fix the water. So I don't know if the Rexes can win this now, because they're... Yeah, 1 blood. Yeah, they don't win this. I don't think. This one's way too hurt, probably. Yeah. Yep. The trikes are also hurt, but the Rex just, like, if he gets up and tries to finish the 3 trikes, he's just gonna bleed out. That's the problem. The Rexes took too much damage for no reason. Yeah, he's going for it. Yeah, he's smart. He's definitely trying not to trade, but get free hits in. Like, that's really good. But he's the only one who did it. So the other 2 Rex kind of died for inefficiently, I should say. Not for free, but inefficiently. There you go, Trike's one. There's still a million Rexes and more Spinos as well. Alright, let's bring out the Spinos. Actually, let me see how many Gigas there are. So there's 1, 2, 3. Quite a few Gigas. Oh, hacking camera. No, there isn't. Let me catch their name. Hacking camera. Ben ID. Hacking. Speed hacks and probably also inject hack. Alright. Everyone's hurt. Everyone's angry. Admins, why don't you do anything, man? There's a hacker on the server and you guys let him play. No, just kidding. Alright. Let's get back to the fight. Where was I? I was counting the gigas. And then there's a camera. Zoom. Okay, so 1, 2. Well, let's bring out the gigas. Don't worry, we got the hacker. We're good. Alright, 3 gigas, 3 spinos. Perfect. Listen, you guys. Stop trolling, get out of here. You're not gigas, you're babies. I do it every time I call gigas, they come out. Moral support or whatever, and then they go back. What? Wait, where'd 2 more gigas come from? And 1 more spina, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit unexpected. There's now 6 gigas. No, back to 5. 2 got teleported back to the hill, because they already fought. Alright, so if there's 4 spinos, I gotta make 1 giga sit. Yeah, that's the hacker camera. Before I forget, I'm gonna... Oh, there's no 4, 5. Let's... Oh, there's also a spino missing as well. 4 spino disappeared, so I'm gonna make 1 more giga sit down. Bruh, the spawner just keeps going back and forth. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go, 4v4. This is a really fun fight, as far as I'm concerned. So gigas have a slight stat advantage over the spinos. Even though spinos are tankier, blah blah blah, gigas do more damage, they're faster. So gigas have a slight stat advantage. like Giga versus Spino, but Gigas have to be more skilled than Spinos. So that kind of balances it out. So that's why always it's a 50-50, whether it's a Spino who's gonna win. Like in this case, the Giga doesn't know what they're doing. If they're just gonna stand there, the Spino wins. And that's what I mean by like Gigas have to be more skilled. Like, because Spinos on a spot, Spinos win 100%. So Gigas have to have skill to know what to do in order not to let that happen. I think the Gigas lost. They messed up too much. They lost 1 Giga. Well, yeah, just the fact that they lost 1 Giga for free, basically, already swings the fight to the Spinos. So I think Spinos win this pretty comfortably. Because losing 1 Giga is a huge numbers change. Yeah. This guy can try, but yeah. Rip. Sad. Very sad. Alright, let's remove the Rexes. Part 2. Another free-for-all. Last time we got rid of 16, this time there's 8, 9, 1 sitting. Oh, one already fought. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the second one fought. 6, 7. Yeah, there you go. Too many Rexes, man. So many people go Rexes. Because they're looking for a free win. But I'm a Rex main. I'm not just looking for a free win at fight night. I'm a Rex main. Well, why are you a Rex main to begin with? Because the fights are easy that way? Is that what it is? Yeah, for majority people, yeah. That's basically what it comes down to. Rexes are easy wins. Huh? Another hacking Rex. Bro, I gotta catch their name. SS something. Got him. That's gonna be another burn ban. A fun day today, getting raided by hackers apparently. Alright, let's... I guess let's finish this fight. There's 3 Rexes remaining. I don't know who all the hacking Rex caught, so not much I can do about it. Just let these Rex finish the fight. Come on, Rexus, finish the fight. There we go, and done. Now everyone wants to be healed because broken legs because of the hacker. Alright, what's left? Poor Zuko. Look at this Zuko. Aww. Let me heal you, buddy. Who else? Everyone else okay? Estago. Dibble. Alright, not that much left. Let's see. There's no Utus for the galleys too. Well, there's a... I guess there is a couple dials. Two galleys and the baby. Look at this little rat. Alright, well, if you want to fight, go for it. Ah, the gale is getting grown mid. Nah. It's okay, he's still a baby. There we go. I was gonna say, if he gets grown to full adult, no way. I ain't doing that. One galley's down. This galley's... Oh no, he just got bit, I think. He's playing really well. Dancing around too, but he did get bit, so he's gonna bleed out pretty soon. He needs to finish this fight like yesterday. How hurt is he? Did he just get hit? Or did he not get bit before? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe, I don't know. I guess not. Yeah, he's not bleeding. And there's no pools of blood anywhere, so I guess he wasn't bleeding at all. Ever. So I guess I misjudged. I thought he got bit, but he didn't. Good job, I guess. Alright. These guys. Juvie Sarah OP. We'll see about that. This one Juvie? No, this one looks like a... No, it is a Juvie. So there's 5 of them. There's tiny baby spoon. Four Giga Juvies. I don't know how this fight will play out. Oh, 1 already fought. So 3. 3 versus 4. Okay, so 1. Oh no, there's 5 still. One's just in the rock. I feel like the Juvie Gigas need a little bit more. Like the Utahs maybe. There's too many Utahs. So maybe like 2 Utahs or something. Because 1v1, Juvie Sarah beats a Utah. So Utah is not worth as much as a Juvie Sarah. Crazy as that sounds, but I just think that the 3 Juvie Gigas will get smashed. Let's give him 2 Utahs at least. Or maybe all Utahs actually. Maybe something else. What else can I give him? There's too many Utahs. Well, let's see how this plays out, because I think the Juvie Gigas are tankier. I think, I'm not sure. Well, Juvie fight. Obviously they signed up for trolling, so I'm not expected to know how Juvie fights go. Or nobody else is either expected to know that. So they're all trolling. Have fun. Another hacker, bro. Somebody got him. Yeah, somebody's hack rating. Ruined the fight. Annoying ass hackers, man. Yeah, the hacking is definitely becoming more and more frequent, so I hope that the IL devs will do something about it, find a way to anti-cheat system update or something, I don't know, something like that, because it's definitely becoming a bigger issue lately. So I'm sure they'll find a way to work around it if they want to. this rating is definitely not fun. Because that fight, I don't know where that fight was going, but that track definitely messed up that fight, so I don't know what I want to do with it. Call it collateral damage and leave it at that. What do I want to do here? If we're gonna be getting a hacker every fight, we might have to end the fight night. Because some people don't have a life, and that's all they can do is troll. Well, let's bring out the Utahs. Well, actually, maybe not yet. Let me see. There's a Stago. More Raxes, as usual. Well, I suppose there's quite a few Gigas. So I'll match the Gigas versus the Raxes. 4. If I give him 3 Raxes... 3 Raxes versus 5 Gigas. So I'm a Giga right now, so I could be... Huh? Oh, this track was a hacker, yeah. Let me go ahead and kill him real quick. So the body disappears. Because when you disconnect somebody from the server, either by kicking or banning them, their body stays in game for 5 minutes or whatever. So get rid of that. So 4 Gigas would only be 5 with me. And 3 Raxes. Yeah, perfect. Actually, there's another Giga. Oh, no, these Gigas are just running back in. One Rax got kicked out already. Looks like they're hot. Okay. 3 Rexes versus 5 Gigas. Because I think 3 Rex versus 4 Gigas would be unfair to the Gigas, but 5 is fine. So basically the strategy here is something I've been working on in the last couple of weeks. as Gigas, we want to stay close, and as soon as the Rex goes for 1 Giga, the other Giga gets right behind him immediately. Oh, I didn't see the other Rex. My leg is still not broken, that's so crazy. Might break my leg here, yeah. I'm dead. But I did my damage, so I'm happy. I don't know who's gonna win. Let's see. I was lucky that I didn't break the leg, but I had to fight 2 Rex. I was chasing one, and then the other one was chasing me, so I couldn't get any more bites in. Ah! Teleported somebody thinking they're in the fight night. Royal. Go. Who won? The Gigas win? Oh no, there's still 1 Rex and the Giga left. Everyone's sliding me for me because teleport. If the Giga can buy the time, I don't know if the Giga has a broken leg or not, because it's sliding for me, fortunately. But if it doesn't have a broken leg, and it can buy time, the Rex will bleed out. Yeah, the Rex is... Oh, it doesn't have a broken leg. Well, now it does. Oh, it should have just run. Yeah, it should have just run. It didn't have a broken leg. The Rex would have bled out pretty fast. Aw, the Rex is still 1. That's unfortunate. Are they the same Juvisars? Probably. But the Juvie Gigas aren't here. They must have won different dinos. Alright, let's bring out the Utas then. There's only 4 this time. Where's the 5th one? Oh, there it is. It's hiding under the gear. How many Utas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's good, I think. Because, yeah, like I said, Juvisara beats a Utah in the 1v1. More or less. It's still basically tankier than the Utah. It's quite crazy. But the Utahs are faster, and there's a couple more of them extra. So they should be able to dance around the Juvisaras. And that will give them the slight advantage that they're looking for. Alright, there you go. So Juviceras definitely don't want to spread out. They want to stay together as much as possible, so that the Yuta doesn't, get free bites on it. Yeah, like this one's separated, makes it well, it's actually getting quite a few bites in itself, so not completely wasted. Yeah. Yeah, 2 Juviceras are already dead because they split up. They shouldn't have split up from the rest. This one's also split up from the rest. But it's doing good spinning. The third one died. Yeah, I don't know why Juviceras split up. Makes it really easy for the Yutas to pick them off one by one. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, the Ceros lost. Simply because they spread out. Became easy pickings. Rip. Look at all the Yutas hurt, but alive. Yeah, Ceros definitely should have stayed together. It was a huge mistake separating. It is what it is. Let's bring out the Sukos. Looks like 4. Giga subs. I think Orange already fought. I think the Giga already fought. I don't know, I just remember the name. Yeah. There we go. Alright, looks like 5 Sukos versus a Giga. I think the Sukos in this fight have an advantage, but Sukos are like Karnos. There's not that many good Sukos around. And in this fight, the Sukos have to have the skill to win, whereas Giga doesn't need as much skill. See what I mean? Already 2 got bit. Oh, nice break check though. Oh, Giga's in trouble now. He managed to leave. Managed to use the hammer speed to get away from that spot. Second Suko down. Third one's about to die, yeah. Oh, break check again. Now Giga has to run away again, but by the time he gets ambush speed up, he's gonna get bit so many, yeah. He gets bit so many times that the remaining Sukos will have a good chance of bleeding. Oh no, don't trade, don't trade. Okay, he got an extra bite. Okay, this last Suko, all he needs to do is just survive. That's it, just survive. The Giga's gonna bleed out. Just run and survive. Run. No, no, no. This is a mistake. But, I mean, it can work. Yeah, he got behind, so he's fine. Giga has to run away. Yeah. Ah, no, still dead. Yeah, that was a mistake. If it was me as a Suko, I would have just ran, because the Giga was so hurt. He just needed to survive for like a minute or two, and the Giga would have bled out. Alright, what's next? More and more people coming in, it's already 3:30. Do we want to call it a night here? So we can keep going, but people will keep rotating through it. More and more people will be coming in to fight, so it's basically never gonna end until we call it an end. What shall we... Well, let's get the sub-gigas, I should say. So there's 3 of them. And what kind of pain should we give them? Oh, I know. Oh, I thought I was like, okay, never mind, he's good. Three sub-gigas versus Stego is very, very interesting because they're all slow. The sub-gigas are slow, the Stego are slow. I think the sub-gigas are still slightly faster, well, specifically in ambush. In normal sprint, I'm actually not sure. They might be like even speedish. I think they're still faster in normal sprint, but I'm not entirely sure. But the problem is they're gonna have to sacrifice 1 or even 2 gigas to get enough bites in to bleed out the Stego, and then the last sub-giga maybe will survive to bleed out the Stego. So like there's just no way to get the bites in without getting hit as a sub-giga, essentially. So like they have to trade hits. But if they trade hits, Stego does way more damage. I mean, potentially they could trade just 1 hit each, and I think that will bleed out the Stego without bleeding out the sub-giga. But if they get hit twice, I think they will die first. Yeah, I mean, there's potential that if they can just land 1 hit each, maybe they can still... Oh, I think he got hit twice. Yeah, 3 times now. So one sub-giga is down already. I don't even know if he hit the Stego. Yeah, he did hit the Stego. Okay, that's good. That's 2 hits on the sub, so the sub will bleed out first. Aw, man, get up and get an extra bite in, bro. Yeah, that's a feels bad, man. If you got an extra bite in, that last sub, Giga would have won. I think. That's a feels bad, man. Yeah, the last sub is not gonna win. Yeah. Trading hits, you're not gonna win, but they could have traded 2 sub Gigas, so the last one wins. It is what it is. I wonder if they Utah fought or not. Come on, Mr. Utah. Here we go. And fight. The Utah messed up, but the Berry also messed up. The Utah's having a hard time adjusting. I think the Utah will bleed out, yeah. Let's bring out the Cardinals. One double, there's 3 Cardinals. It's like I said before, it's a really difficult fight for Cardinals, but I mean there's 3 of them, so as long as they're patient and careful, they should be able to win. But I mean, it is really difficult. It's so easy to mess up as a Cardinal. It's incredibly easy. He got hit. Yeah, he got hit. That's the biggest part to Cardinals. Like, they're so fast and like you get too used to that speed and you become a lot less patient because you're like, oh, I just can run as fast as I want to. Another hacker. Gone. Someone already got him. Yeah, it looks like somebody's waiting specifically for a stream when I start the fight and they log in and hack. So I think the fight night's been already going on for 3.5 hours, so I think we can end it here. Admins are getting tired anyway, so, and with the hacking BS, I think it's fine if we end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Looks like we got 3 or 4 hackers banned. So productive day for us. can restart the fight. I suppose, yeah, let's finish this fight. Let's heal the Dibble. Dibble's healed, okay. Okay, let's finish this fight then. One Cardinal's already hit. I think even two. Yeah, 2 Cardinals hit. 3 Cardinals hit. Yeah, not looking so great for the Cardinals. Yeah, they're not playing as a pack. They're going in one by one, but they never really like surround the Dibble and then work their numbers advantage. They just went in one by one. So the Dibble had an easy time of turning around and facing whichever goes after him. Because that's the only one that was going for him. Like right now, they're doing it better. They're getting closer and surrounding it, but it's like it's too late. They already got hit so many. Yeah, like this would be way better. Surround it, stay close, and as soon as it turns away from you, you go in for a bite. If it turns towards you, then the other Cardinal goes in for a bite. Like they need to be way closer. Yeah, they're starting their run all the way from here. It's like there's no reason to. You can be like this close, no problem. Yeah, I think Cardinals are in trouble. They did get quite a few bites in on the Dibble, but I don't know if it's enough before they bleed out first. No, maybe that extra bite he just did will help, obviously. The Cardinals didn't need to finish this fight. Just sitting, healing, bleed is not gonna really help them. It's good in like survival. Like, yeah, sure, you can have like an hour-long fight where you just go and heal. But here, they want to finish the fight as soon as possible, and that means, you know, 2 or even all 3 of them surrounding it and trying to get the extra bites in. I think that would be... Oh, one died. At least he got a bite in, I think. So maybe that will help them finish the fight. Yeah, Dibbles looks... Oh, the Dibble might bleed out pretty soon here, actually. I think he's on 4 screen. Which could be like a minute or less before he bleeds out. It's good that he's trotting. That's something I talked about before. Or Z-walking. He's Z-walking. That's really good because the double you don't want to be trotting. Or is he? No, he's trotting actually. I think Z-walk is way slower for double. So trotting is not good. Yeah, I think he's trotting. I think double Z-walk is slower than that. I don't know. I don't play double too often. Yeah, I think that's trotting. Maybe. Let me see. I see him switching from Z-walk to trot. Let's see if I can see the Z-walk walk speed. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think he was trotting most of the time. That's really not good. So never mind about that. He's trying to bleed them out before he bleeds out. But he bleeds so much more while running that I'm not sure if it's worth it. It might be, I mean, if it works out, great. But is it gonna work out? Oh, there goes one more card. Now the question is he still bleeding? I don't see any more pools of blood, so maybe not. Yeah, he may have healed the bleed. Which would suggest that the Cardinal probably is not gonna win. Because he's now alone, so Dibble can face him all the time. And he's quite hurt. So if he goes for a trade 1-for-1, Dibble should win. Yeah, there's no way he can get behind the Dibble. Dibble just turns too quickly. Yeah. Run laps. Exercise for the day. Yeah. Alright, Karna, make a decision. Either finish the fight or crack in time. It's just running the laps isn't gonna end the fight. And Dibble is gonna heal faster, so Dibbles have great healing. Alright. It's Kraken time. I give him 10 more seconds. If he doesn't go for a bite. Yeah, he's just running laps. Wait, I'm a Utah. Fine, I'll be a Utah Kraken. There we go. I thought I was still Giga, but I was a Utah. I forgot that I died. Alright, I think that's it for the fight night. There's obviously more dinos coming in, but yeah, it's almost been 4 hours for one round, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, whichever videos you find the most entertaining on my channel. Don't forget to share them, that helps out a lot. Thank you all for the support. You have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.